last Friday of the school year here. All these exciting things. Anyway, yes, I'm here to scrapbook, and I've moved one of my lights, and I'm now realizing how it's reflecting on my glasses. So, we'll just roll with that. Anyway, hi. I think I've got us all running live on the new setup. So hopefully nothing will fall over. Everything will be good. Let's switch cameras and see what happens. I've even got it so now I can do it on my desk. So this should be desk cam. It is! Fabulous. Okay, so this is the page that I made in Monday's live. A shelf process with the ornament paper. Yeah, I need to put journaling on here. Yeah, so that's Monday's live that you can watch anytime you like on the replay. And today, Christmassy, with a photo that doesn't look particularly Christmassy because they're in uniform. And I've actually got this in my Christmas journal, but I want it in my 12 by 12 as well, and I'm going to tell a slightly different story. We cool with that? I'll get my sketch paper out here to get a plan started. I'm going to do my little speech. Yeah. So hi! My name's Shimelle. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it's my job. So that means anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising, and legally I have to make sure you're aware of that. So thank you for coming to watch my #advertising. And if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm more than happy to chat about it. And in the description box below, you'll find lots of information that might help you with that. You will find a link that takes you to all the supplies that I'm using in all my December videos. That's called the December Best of Both Worlds kit. And then you'll also find a link to January's kit, which is what I'll be using all of next month's videos so that you can get ahead and get that all ready to go. And then you can scrap with me live on Fridays and Mondays all through January. You'll also find a link to my two Christmas classes. One that's very scrappy, one that's more about behind the camera, and you can sign up for either of those anytime. It's fine to sign up now. It would be fine to sign up and maybe work on the photography or the journaling in the gap between Christmas and New Year. You can totally do that. It's totally chill. And when you sign up, you get to join in as many years as you like. So you could join now, and then next year on the 1st of December, be absolutely 100% in it and ready to go if you like. Cool? So thank you for watching, and all of that stuff's in the link below, in the description box below, and let's do some scrapping. Yes! Yay. Right, and let's see who's here. We've got Gemma and Mel and Jillian and Jean and Sophia and Julie and Joanne and Laura, who spotted my ears, and Orangina. Yes. Lots of people here. And Joanne, who I don't know. Now I don't know who I've said and who I have missed. Christina and Julianne, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. And you're all discussing exceedingly warm weather, which we don't have right now, so maybe some places, but not here. Right. What paper have I got left? So I still got a whole sheet of this pink. So I might make a pink Christmassy page today. Since it goes with their uniform, they get a choice of what colors they can wear. They can wear black, white, pink, or turquoise. I've got that, and I've got all these. I know I still haven't cut into the alpine ski wear paper, but that's not for today. Okay. Oh, and I need to do a special one with this. That's going to take planning. But these, I'm in for today. Okay, not that one. Pink, stripe, snowflakes, this one. Okay, these 4. So this is going to be my background. I love that somebody came onto the Facebook group to tell me about this plant. Because I was like, is it just mistletoe, but it's got colorful berries for, like artistic license? No. There's a plant that is colloquially known as the California Christmas plant, and it looks just like that. And the berries change color through yellows, oranges, pinks, and reds as they ripen, and not all of the berries would ripen at exactly the same time, so it makes perfect sense. Yeah, anyway, that's Pink Fresh, and we're going to have that as the background today. Which then gives me that and these. Let's sketch out what we're going to do here. Heather loves this line, the Pink Fresh Christmas line. It's just gorgeous. Yes. Gemma likes the alpine ski wear with the pink. I think I'll have pink left over, so I might, when I use that as a background, I might go ahead and throw in some pink as well. Right, can I draw a square today? Let's find out. No, it's not too bad. Okay. So I've got one 4x6 photo, and it's definitely got direction. So I want it on the left-hand side of the page. I feel like I'm going to go up. All right. Then, what have I got in what's left here? Because I was kind of thinking about pink trees. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so here's my photo. I'm going to do trees across the middle that are just triangles. Yes. Now, I'm sure there are multiple products out there that are made to help you cut such a design. Either a cut file that has a border of trees, or maybe even, that my triangles are getting worse. Yeah, that one's kind of not a triangle in any way. Or even like nested tree dies. I'm sure such a thing exists. So putting it that way, I've accidentally made it sort of like a shelf, but I'm not going to use it as a shelf. But it is going to be a border that's about a third of the way down the page. And I'm not going to use any fancy cutting things. I'm just going to cut it with scissors because that's what I've got. I don't have any sort of die that I can think of that would cut that. So I'm going to do it just with scissors, and hopefully I can cut it better than I can doodle it, because this poor tree has been in a windstorm one too many times. Right. And then I've got snowflakes. How much snowflake paper do I have left? Because saying that I've accidentally made it a shelf, I could have snowflakes up here and stripes down here, which I quite like. I like that idea. Okay. What's the B side of this? No. Okay. I was wondering what I should make the tree stumps out of. But I have an idea. I'm going to make rainbow tree stumps because the B side of this is a rainbow. Okay, so the tops of the trees are pink, and each tree stump will be a different color. Yes? Yes. Okay. And then I can mat the photo with this pattern, because then it's going to have the pink trees behind it and the blue behind it. Okay, so this is going to get a mat. And then I'll need some sort of journaling box, and I will figure that out, but it will come down like here. That'll be a journaling box there, depending on what size it needs to be. And then the title could be either, I'll put title in pencil because I got some ideas. It could go in different places. Oh, someone was using all my pencils yesterday. Do I have any pencils left? Comes to my desk and says, I just need a pencil, but he never brings them back. So either title over here under the trees or title up here above the trees. You got it. Okay, so if you want to have a screenshot of this fancy sketch that involves snowflake paper at the top, diagonal paper at the bottom, a rainbow of pink trees across the middle, there you go. Ding, ding, ding. Shall we start? Okay. The tree has had too much Christmas brandy. You're right. You're right. Okay, so we're going to stick this to the top of the stripe. If you want to save a bit of this, if you want to save a little bit at the top, you can patch it onto another background paper. That would certainly work. That, and then go across this top here so that I know it's going to be nice and stable. And I'm going to come down roughly 4 inches, a third of my paper. And then I'm going to turn that over and cut off everything that's extra. There we go. Background, taking shape. 1/3, 2/3. Now, photo gets this mat. Now, kind of wonder about, yeah, I'm going to do a thin line. Oh, and have I got any red left? I was going to say, I do thin. Oh, I have red. No, not very much. Thin line of pink, then it is. And then a chunkier mat from the multicolor. There we go. A wonky tree like the wonky donkey. Yes. Okay, so a really thin mat of pink. Chunkier mat of this one. Have a drink. Right. Kind of there. Yeah. Go. So that's going to be my photo, and I think I need a bit of gray ink on my edges today. So, some gray. One thing I'm going to need to learn how to do is to zoom in a little bit. So sorry, we're a bit zoomed out today, just a little bit more than usual. I will figure out how to do that. So I'm not going to stick this down yet because I'm going to put the trees across there behind. Now, which way do my stripes go? All right. Let's start cutting some trees. Let's see how we go. So let's have like that. Yeah. Oh, and because they're triangles, of course, I can just zigzag. Oh, but then the hearts will be upside down. I don't want my hearts to be upside down. It's okay. Tree, tree. And I've got some shorter trees here from what I've got left over. Tree. Oh. Tree. Tiny one. Okay. Little tree. All right. Gemma says, is the new laptop all super duper speedy and shiny and lovely? It is. It's so nice to be able to press buttons and it does by and large what it's supposed to do. There's a few things I need to learn how to do, but we're getting there. Yes, and it just the whole joy of it not turning itself off just on a whim is nice. Yeah. Like, I should check what's my battery at now. Oh, it's joyful. The old one had gotten to a point where it would say, oh, your battery's at 65%. I mean, no, I have 0. And he'd be like, oh, please, just turn back on. Yeah. So very, very happy. And if this one could last as long as the one before, then that'd be great, because I got 8 years out of that one. That is not bad going, if you ask me. I'm very happy with that. Oh, and Laura points out that my hearts might be going the wrong way here, but I could do bunting on another page. And she's not wrong there. So, let's see what happens with pages to come. Oh, speaking of which, so Monday I should be fine for normal time. And then the remaining ones. So Friday would be Christmas Eve. What do we think about Alive on Christmas Eve? Is everybody busy doing stuff and doesn't want a video? Or actually you quite enjoy the decompression of watching somebody else scrapbook on Christmas Eve morning? What do you think? But then the following Monday is a no. So I'll take the following Monday off. That'll be what, the 27th? Yeah, that's a no. So yeah, what do you think about Christmas Eve? Good morning, Georgia. It's pink. Yeah, pink Christmas today. Joanne would love Alive on Christmas Eve. Sarah is very honest. Not opposed to it existing, but can't promise I'll be there. Also fine and fair enough. Sarah says she's behind with Christmas. Gemma will be baking, so she could watch at the same time, which sounds perfect. Lovely. Right, let's arrange these, shall we? So I think bigger triangles need to go kind of close to the photo like that. Oh, should I surprise Georgia? Hey, Georgia. Have ears today. The things that amuse me. Right, should we do a little one in between the big ones? So I don't want that gap, so I'm going to arrange all of them just so that you don't see the join between the snowflake and the stripe. That's my plan. Aw, Orangina will be up filling stockings, so she would love the company if it's not too much trouble. Okay, I think I'll reserve the right to pull it if things don't look like it would be a good choice here. How about that? But that I'll plan on doing a live. I'll have my assistant, and so we'll do a live on Friday morning, Christmas Eve, if all goes well. Yeah? Cool. Tiny one. There. Oh, that's going to need more specific gluing. That's not where I wanted it. I wanted it in between. There. Okay. And then over to this side. I've got that one there. Somewhere I've got something on here. Okay. Let's cut off the extras. Jean is guessing that she's at the same stage of life as Joanne. Bless. Right. Let's ink those edges. In fact, I'm going to ink the whole outside edge of the page while I'm at it. Let's just define that edge a bit. I know Lawn Fawn don't do as many papers as some other products, some other products and other companies because they're primarily a stamp company. But when I put a Lawn Fawn paper into the kit, I always love it. So what they do is like a smaller collection, but it's so good. I love it. So yeah, the snowflakes are a Lawn Fawn thing, and just very good. Okay, go ahead and put this on, and then I'll make a rainbow of tree stumps, and then figure out how am I going to do journaling on here. Because this whole section has come together quite easily and quickly, but what else is it going to have? It needs somewhere to have writing. There's quite a big story to go with this, so I need to do that. Right. Popping it up, popping it up. Oh, Gemma's gonna prep a project to take to go visit her parents for Christmas weekend, but she'll need something to keep her hands busy. Yeah. I gotta pick what knitting I'm gonna take with me. Dun, dun. Mel says, I have to try and stay awake to be Father Christmas. Oh, that's the only thing I will need, if I've got my young assistant next Friday, which I will, in fact, I may have him on Monday as well, because he's done with school today. So, the next 2 lines, a little request from the audience to know that A, he reads the comments, B, he still believes. So, while we're live, I need your help with that. Okay, thanks. We've canceled going to meet Santa on a steam engine, and I'm a little verklempt about that, but it's needs must. It's what needs to happen. Right, rainbow tree stumps. I'm going to go off the messy edge so that if I do want a border strip of that pink, I've still got it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are kidding me. Excellent. So that means I can just do a strip along here for these 5. And then I need to come down. Oh, I might have all these in one here. No. I'll just do it. There. Okay. Oh, Mel! Mel's got a 12-year-old who's still in it. See, I was all worried having to cancel Father Christmas this year that this could be the last year. But you're telling me I might make it a lot longer. That would be fabulous. I'm trying to think, how wide should these be? I think narrower than that. And I think they should vary a bit as well. So orange, yellow. Green. Oh! Sarah says Greenwich Hospice is doing Zoom Santa. Not sure it's still available, but I will have a look. Yeah. We did a video one last year, and it was brilliant. But it was through school as a fundraiser, and our in-person Santa fundraiser got canceled too late for them to turn it around into a video thing. And I actually wondered, would he remember last year's video if I just played it again? But I think he might. Right, what am I up to? Pinks. Oh, this one's going to be tiny. That's okay. I can cut it off the edge. Right. Tree stumps. Georgia saw Santa last night. I love neighborhoods that do that, like a Santa that goes through. I don't think it works in the city because there'd just be too many people. Well, one year we saw the Coca-Cola truck with the Santa. That was sheer luck. Oh, I haven't inked them. I need to ink them. Come back. Oh, Sarah says it's all sold out. That's okay. It's all right. We can do a letter, and it's better than nothing. It's good. Gemma says she pretended for at least a couple extra years. Oh, Gemma says that statistically most kids have sussed it by 5. I don't know. If he sussed it, he's acting the part, because the stuff he says, he totally believes. But we'll see. Right. Now let's try tree stumps again. Yes, you could have a rainbow of trees instead of a rainbow of tree stumps. Totally. One tree stump. 2 tree stumps. That one's too big. Let's make it. Something about that green. It must be a Post-it note color, because it suddenly looked to me like I had a Post-it note on my page. Come here. In between. Maybe I should have put the tree stumps on the trees before I put them on the layout. I thought this way would be easier, but might have been wrong. And then that one that's going to go off the edge. So I'm going to have to peel this one that I glued down really well. make sure nothing's falling off. I don't actually mind the little curl. I just want to make sure that everything's stuck. Okay. Right. Laura likes actual trees in real life, but is now seeing that they could be improved with some rainbowness. Karen teaches 7 and 8-year-olds, and Santa left parcel for them after their party yesterday, and they definitely still believed. Amazing. Georgia was questioning Santa's handwriting at about 5 and said it looked very much the same as Mummy's, and Mummy said that she had to write the labels that year for Santa. She was impressed with her mom's quick thinking, as she is the worst at keeping secrets. She will give us presents before Christmas now because she's too excited to wait. Amy's 8 and 9-year-old students, they sometimes ask, how does Santa do it all in one night with lots of different time zones, children? Time zones work in his favor. And Orangina likes that I kind of accidentally did 2 shelf layouts in a row because they're going to look different, and then it's a nice comparison of the versatility of shelf composition. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Right, let's figure out where it can all go now. I am realizing, you know how I was singing the praises of the lawn fawn. I could journal on that. Yeah? So I could do that as journaling. What are my other options? What have I got here? What's this? I've got a scrap of that was from way back when. There's a bit of glue stuck to that, but I can fix that. So I've got grid there as well. I've got, that just happened to be on my desk. Because I cut some paper to 6x8 for WB to write his letter to Santa. I can't imagine why 6x8 would be a convenient size for Father Christmas, except for the fact that my Christmas album is also 6x8. And I've got tickets. I got tickets. I like this one in here. Okay. Oh, I've not worn these ears before, and they seem to be tighter than all my other ears. I need ear stretching. Gemma says, don't you have a rainbow ledger? It's in this kit, I have the backing paper from the letter stickers, or the label stickers, but it's the same, it's just this diagonal, but smaller, so it'd still be diagonal writing. It's just a fine line version of that. Orangina says that 6x8 must fit in Father Christmas's Christmas list portfolio. Totally. It's the size he requests. 6x8. Alright. I kind of like those two together, so let's look at that. What could I cut from here? It's not got too beat up. I was trying to think, do we have stamps or stencils this month? We had stencils, and I used them at the beginning of the month, but I haven't used them since. So, let's pull out those stencils and see if we got some potential. Stencil potential. Oh, dude, Sarah, I am with you. I get, yeah, the whole idea of Santa bringing the giant present, or the giant as a relative term, like whatever the biggest present is of the year. And for some families, that giant might be a lot of money, and for some families, the giant thing would not be a lot of money to other people. Yeah, I'm not doing a good job of choosing my words here, but you know what I mean. But if Santa claims if Santa claims responsibility in one house for something really extravagant, like a kid who gets an iPod, what decade are we in? An iPad or something, then then in another house he brings you a teddy bear. It seems really unfair, so I'm totally for Santa taking the smaller stuff, and the big stuff can be attributed to family. But I don't think I picked up on that much as a kid, but I definitely did as a teacher. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, so if that's going underneath there, how much am I going to lose? And let's check these stencils. Stencils, what's your potential? And where did I put you? Da, 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 da. And put it in here. Oh. No. Oh, they're not where I thought I put them. That means I must have used them for a second project outside of a live. What? What's that about? Okay. Have a look. Also, while we're here, do we have a title from this pack today? I've already used the It's Time to Sparkle. That would have worked here too. And I've used Merry and Bright. That's a maybe. Oh, this is also a maybe. Okay. Let's start with, it'll be one of those two, can be my title. All right. Where did I put the stencils? I didn't accidentally put them in with the journal kit. No. Okay. It just means they're stuck in between two sheets of paper here. Which two are hiding my stencils? Numbers, letter stickers. Very carefully, not toppling the whole pile of recently used stash into a big mess. Oh, very strange indeed. Did I put them in the drawer? Otherwise, I will just, the stencils will not have potential today. Okay, I'll do stencils on Monday. I was just realizing I've also got this bit of packaging. Oh, that one's a bit more glossy. That's not the plain cardstock. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and stick this underneath all these trees. So, you know, pick up all the things I've put down. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because I am. Oh, Shimelle, why do you do this to yourself? It's just how I like to work. There. Okay. And this this one's going to go over to the side over here. Okay, I'm going to move the orange tree stump up a little bit. Because, you know, I didn't have a spot where I made place for more. So I'm making it over here. So this one could go just about there. Or this one, which could, I think this is a better fit. Okay. Bit of gray on here, and then we'll pop it up. I'm sitting here talking about more on the layout, and Joanne is counting up how many more people she needs to cook for. Oh my goodness. A big crowd around Joanne's. You can relax after that for sure. Try to make sure you get some time to chill before, because that's a lot of more. Oh, bless. Unicorn's youngest requested no stocking last year, and it broke her heart. The youngest member of the family, she's 25. I would never request no stocking. I mean, obviously I live 4,000 miles from my family, so I don't see them over Christmas. But if I was there, I wouldn't be like, now don't give me a stocking. Why? Why would you say no? Unless she was just trying to save you the work, but no. I mean, I know I'm here as ambassador for more, but I wouldn't say no to a stocking. Definitely not. I do my own now, so there we go. I maybe should go back and mark this video as not safe for children. Okay. What more are we going to put on this? Let's go through the labels. So we're going to have this one that says Happy Feelings. Heather's got 22 for dinner on Christmas Day. It will be chaotic, but she'll love every second. I like that plan. For sure. What else are we going to put on here? Holiday shenanigans. I want to know which designer made this and what are the shenanigans in her life or his life. I need to know. What are these holiday shenanigans? Joyful memories. Bring in some green, this dark green, like down here and up here. How could I make it work? So I have this one that says, we need a little Christmas now. I can come up to the top, behind the top corner of the picture here. This was quite early in December, so I can go with that making sense. Green. I guess it needs to be one of these strips. So ones that I could choose from: Jingle All the Way, Don't Be a Grinch, Christmas Playlist. I mean, it is kind of a Christmas concert, so I could do that, but let's try. Oh, this has, I've got silver up here, and I don't really want to mix. I'm not opposed to mixing gold and silver, but I don't have a strategy for getting more gold into this to make it work, so I'm going to stop from that. Don't Be a Grinch or Christmas Playlist? Like that. Okay. The trees need some stars. What does the green label on the other page say? I've got twinkle lights up there, but it's not the same green. The only green that's the same green here is this one that says all is calm and all is bright. And that's not calm. Oh, wait, this one says joy in gold. That's the one that says shenanigans, but that's the different green. The twinkle and the shenanigans are different color. Okay. Then I could emphasize that with the green enamel dots. Which green? Which one matches the paper? I could go with the darker one. Okay. Large, medium, small. Large, medium, small. A little bundle there. I'm not liking this bundle here. That's better. Getting there. Getting there. Okay. Gemma says, UK people, have you seen Nuxor chocolates? She reports they're like Ferrero Rocher, but without the boring wafer bit. Amazing. Mel says, what's my favorite Christmas chocolate? The cherry, what are they called? Cherry liqueurs. Yeah? They're like the cordial cherries of my American youth. Except, these. So when I was a kid, we had cordial cherries in America, which is the same sweet, except here, they're boozy. These are the best. They're my favorite. Yeah. Okay. Stars on tops of the trees. Yes, that's what needs to happen now. Also, this corner is getting weird and needs an extra pop top there. Come on, Papio, do your thing. There we go. Right. Tiny little star punch, I think, is what I need. Is that one that is hashtag organized, or is it so small that it could be anywhere? Here's my basket. Oh, heavens. Hold on. Hashtag organized. So organized that I forget things that would be even better. So I have this retro but wonderful punch. And let's have a rainbow of stars. Okay. Green. Aqua. Blue. Now, should the stars match the tree stumps, or should the rainbow go the other direction? Which is what I'm inclined to do. Orangina also has the folk art star. Doop doop doop. Yeah. It's retro, but it's good. Plus, these punches just worked really well. I have a tree, and I have a paper shaper tree somewhere. What colors am I missing? Yellow. There it is. And orange. No orange there. I can tell some of the schools are out because I can hear kids in the garden. Right. Do we reverse the rainbow? Joanne says she's surprised that I didn't eat the chocolate. It's sitting here as a reward. I'm not going to make you listen to me chew. That's just bad TV. No one wants to listen to me chew. There's ASMR and then there's the opposite. Pretty sure that falls under the opposite. Gemma says, never look at the calorie count on Lindor truffles. I can happily say I would never look at such a thing. No idea how many calories are in that cherry liqueur either. It's not going to cross my mind at all. I like them a lot. I think we used to have cordial cherries a lot more at Valentine's Day growing up. 70s, 80s Americans. I don't know. Can you tell me? What am I remembering? And oddly, I do remember that they used to be at the till at Michael's back in the day. As a small child, I remember seeing them when you would get to the checkout at Michael's. And that might have been year-round. And cherry cordials here, they are available year-round. But come out more at Christmas. I'm not a Cadbury's Roses fan at all. We had this discussion the other day. Cadbury's Roses, no. I don't know why, but just no. I don't need them in my life at all, I'm afraid to say. And Costa did their Christmas drinks themed after Cadbury's Roses, and I was like, oh, I guess I don't need a Christmas drink from there. No, thank you. Because it just did not sound appetizing. I'm not a fan of Cadbury's Roses. Did I actually manage to get any glue on that? No. Let's do that. There you go. Adhesive Adventures just said, not even the purple one? I don't think so. Oh, Georgia says, is American cider just apple juice? Georgia, it's cloudy apple juice. It's not the clear kind. So we that's how, like, in Britain, you would say apple juice or cloudy apple juice. In America, we would say apple juice or cider. And if we meant what we call cider in Britain, we would say hard cider. But I don't even remember hard cider being a thing before I left. It is now because I've seen it when I've gone back. But I don't remember. Although, I mean, I was turning 21 when I was leaving, so it's not like I had a lot of American drinking history. But, you know, I'd done my own grocery shopping, so I had seen things on the shelves. Right. How are we going? Can I use some of those gems from last month, maybe? Oh, I was thinking they're right here. No, that's the empty packet. That's not the gems. Just feel like it needs a bit more sparkle. What? Oh, so let's see what we could add. We could add pink. We could add little hearts. Oh, that Pink Fresh collection might actually also match these from an old collection of mine. Yes, I could have put those as the stars on the trees, actually. Kind of like them, but wondering. I could do a little bundle. Here, let's do pink, light pink. And then oh, I've just realized, have I mixed up Roses and Quality Street? Because, yeah, I'm not a fan of either. So Amy wants to know, what are Cadbury's Roses? So they're a tin of mixed small chocolates. And there are lots of different mixed small chocolate kind of things. Like there's Roses and Quality Street. And then also Heroes and Celebrations. Do we think those fall in the same category now? They're like newer additions. Anyway, I don't mind Celebrations in that mix. That has the nice Malteser truffle. I like that. But yeah, I could, like, if you gave me a choice between any of those mixed tins and my favorite chocolates, I would pick my favorite chocolates. For sure. Okay. Just adding in little bits of more here, trying to figure out what might jazz it up a bit. Yeah, little hearts across there. I feel like the trees themselves need something. Do they need like tiny tinsel or something? Does tiny tinsel exist? I mean, I had tiny tinsel in my Christmas collection back in the day, but I see. I love how Georgia goes to explain the different variety chocolates as a Brit would, not understanding that we don't actually have this concept in America. So Georgia says Quality Street, Cadbury's Roses, Celebrations, and Heroes are your typical chocolate tub or tin at Christmas here in the UK. But having a typical Christmas tub or tin is a very British thing. So a biscuit tin, like a tin of, especially like the Danish butter cookies, that was very Christmassy in a tin where I grew up. But I don't ever remember seeing a tin of of chocolates out in America the same way that we do Cadbury's Roses or Quality Street here, where there's just like a tin of mixed chocolates that's out every Christmas on all coffee tables. No. Okay. Oh my goodness, Karen's kids don't break up until the 21st. Oh, Georgia, I'm not a Bounty fan. No, that's because I don't like desiccated coconut. I like the flavor of coconut, but I don't like the texture of desiccated coconut, so I would never pick it as a as a sweet. Yeah, like I like korma, so I'm not like opposed to coconut in food, but I wouldn't pick it as my chocolate bar. So you can have all my Bounties. And Sarah, I did not realize the celebrations had taken the Galaxy truffles out. No. Okay. Jean says they do. You do have tins of chocolate at Christmas in Australia. Yes. Excellent. Right. Yes. So my Christmas light stamps have been suggested as an idea here for putting across the trees, and I thought about it too, but I think the scale is off. And look how big the lights would be across the trees. They're too big. But what about the scribbles? You might be right there. Or even, what if I put the dots on them? Or the little, what could I put on? Let's try the scribbles. And oh, it's a half day here too, Amy. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay, so let's, number one, get this last little bit of green ink that from the last time I used it off. Didn't do a good enough job cleaning that up. That's better. Okay. And then, I've got that pearly one. So it's not going to show a lot. It's just going to, I'm going to try it over here. I'm going to scrap it. And it should just catch the light. Let's see. Oh, hold up. Don't like that. Okay. So, I need some mint tape. Where's my tape? Just get a piece that I can move around. So, where'd it go? So this ink is the Metallic Frost from scrapbook.com, and it's just like a really subtle pearlescent color. It's not going to overwhelm anything. So I'm just using that bit of tape to quickly mask off the parts that I don't want stamped so that each design stays with its own tree. Yeah. Okay. Same thing over here. And then I want to not have everything be in that same stand. So I'm going to bring in this tiny, tiny little star. So I'm just adding the little star kind of around the scribbles. So things you might want to do if you're watching this and haven't started yet, and you like this idea of the trees being stamped, is that maybe you stamp a pattern and then you cut the trees, or you cut the trees and you stamp them all up before you attach them to the page. Because I think I would have done this a little bit differently if I had thought about dressing them up before I put them on the page. They ended up a little bit less rather than more once I got them on the page, and even though they had the texture of the heart pattern and they had the color of the rainbow going across them, just wasn't quite all there yet for me. So that's helping, but I think if I had planned it out in advance, I would have done it in a more colorful kind of way. Yeah. Okay, so journaling is going to go on here. I feel like it needs one last addition along this diagonal, but that can't be gold mist because I've gone for silver and pearlescent. So it's not going to be that. I'm very confused as to, I looked over at the chat and it's gone to this discussion of spiders and snakes. Lisa is doing her cards this year in gold and rose gold, and is hoping that they do a silver ink for next year. Excellent. Yes, definitely. Okay, so what color are we feeling like it needs there to lighten it up? Got greens and pinks, and what have I got left in the ones from this kit? I almost feel like it needs the yellow of all colors. And I don't have any yellow of that Pink Fresh set left, but I've got these little yellow doodlebug hearts. And I could just kind of give each green dot a little yellow heart buddy. They need to be more spread out, don't they? The buddy system is not working today. Okay, let's do it like that. And then okay. Let's separate these. There. That's a bit better. Yes? Oh, Georgia, I didn't actually even go through the story of the photo. So, this was WB's Christmas performance at Performing Arts School. So they, at the Christmas one, they don't do costumes. They just do everything in a uniform. And they did a couple dance routines, a couple songs, and then they did a little like condensed version of A Christmas Carol. And he was Ebenezer. So it was kind of a big deal. And yeah, it's just presented in the studio at Christmas, or last time, I think did we do something on the street? In the summer term, they did it on the street. I think last Christmas we didn't get one because it had all been online right until the very end. Yeah, so this year we got to go in and watch their last lesson. Their performance at the end of their last lesson. Yeah, so that's the story. So I'm going to write about that performance and the stuff about him playing Ebenezer and what he worked on and what went well. And yeah, does that make sense? So I think I'm going to leave this here. After I do the journaling, if it feels like it's still a little bare in these corners. I'm not going to add gold mist, but I might add white mist and see if that gives it a little bit of texture. Yeah. But I think that's it. And I could add the white along these trees too. Actually, now that I think about that, I like the idea of opaque white next to the pearlescent stamping. Okay, so I think that's what I'll do. I'll journal, and then I'll do some white mist along that diagonal and across the trees. And that's it. I can't do my awkward thumbnail today because the battery's gone on the face cam. So you're stuck with me just here. But that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. I will plan on doing Monday and Friday normal times next week, but I will be with my small assistant most likely. So I will see you then, and I will definitely be taking the following Monday, the 27th, off because I will be recovering from Christmas. All right. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. I'll see you again soon. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a wonderful holiday. But otherwise, I'll see you very soon. Okay? Fabulous. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it and you want to give it a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.